What? Until I step hoof. Don't bump my head. Ow. I have tried to film this bit like 3 times. I don't know why I dislike it so much, but essentially I just want to read something silly goofy, and so I asked Threads to give me some recommendations on Kindle Unlimited books. I got a lot of self-recs from indie authors, which I really enjoyed, but there was one that stood out amongst the pack, and it won't be for everyone. I acknowledge that. I understand that I can be a bit strange with my reading choices, and I will start off by saying it's a monster romance. It's a spicy monster romance. It is Hoof It by Torrance Robb. Never in my life have I heard of this author. Again, they are an indie author, but I've also never heard of this book before. I feel like I am on parts of the internet where I would see this book being recommended, but I have not, and I was just intrigued, okay? The way that the author has described it is cottagecore books about women being absolutely railed by inexperienced cryptids. Hoof It is 75% spice, 10% plot, and 15% feel-good fluff. Now, I don't know about you, but that's what I need right now. So, that's what I'm going to read. Also, do you like my bookshelves? Do you like them? Did I already ask you that? Maybe I did. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat grooming himself. First, he tried to eat my fucking Kindle, and now he's doing this. He has no respect, but I still love him. So, I'm going to look for Hoof It on the Amazon store. Please hold. I'm not very good at being creative, so this is the only sticker that I have on the back of my Kindle. Hoof It. I don't know what a cryptid is. I should probably Google it. Actually, maybe I won't Google it. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. What does cryptid mean? Show me more. What? She's a human that has a traumatic past and is obsessed with cryptids and folklore. He's a centuries-old cryptid that's been living alone for 100 years and is feeling the pangs of loneliness. So what happens when they meet and learn that they're fated mates? He's a goat man. He's a goat. Is that what a cryptid is? I'm so scared. I need to go on this with a clear mind, okay? God, I'm going to hell, I think. I just read the trigger warnings. Why is pegging a trigger warning? That's not a trigger, what do you mean? Oh, I don't know what some of these are. Hold on. I'm not gonna say the word because I don't want to get in trouble. You know what? If you want to read the trigger warnings, you do you. I don't want anyone to be... If these are too much for you, please don't read Hoof It. Your mental health is more important to me than my page reads. If you are interested, please read the trigger warnings, okay? The writing is actually like... I'm kind of into the writing. Not kind of. I'm enjoying the writing. This is from the cryptid's perspective, and it's very telling of his age. Because he's quite old. Okay, alright, I'm intrigued. I'm ready to... Time left in book, 10 hours. You guys know that I'm not a fast reader. Maybe there will only be one book in this. No, I can't do that. Maybe I'll do this, and then I'll do like some sort of short book, some sort of mafia. Yeah, I could do a mafia. Or a werewolf. I'm intrigued by the goat man. I'm so sorry. Are they about to meet? I don't really know. But the girls are like at the same lake. He's gonna get done in by a basket of berries. I'll check back in with you later. I think it's funny that after years of being able to spot this man, this group of 3 girls managed just to pinpoint him and find him. Or is it more because he knows that they're mated? Which isn't a spoiler, I'm pretty sure. I went to look at the back of this, like, it's a book. I just want to get to her and the cryptid. Fuck! He better have a jawline that can cut stone or something. You know what I mean? I think what's worse is that knowing how humans are normally, this guy's secret cave would not be left undiscovered. It would be picked through because humans suck. But in this world, I'm gonna pretend that they don't do that because there is a goat and goat men don't exist that we know of in this world. So people are nice in this one, even though this book starts off pretty dark. The cryptid interior designer. It's so funny reading this because I forget that he's a man goat, and then he'll say a line like, I can already feel my entire body relaxing. I never realized how tense I am until I step hoof near. I just want them to meet it. Like, so serious, and then until I step hoof. Is he just walking around with his junk out? I just realised he's not wearing any pants. Maybe? I don't really know. I can't take this book seriously. Literally 2 seconds later, we've answered the question of where his junk is. Apparently it hides in a pocket, lays dormant there. Anyway, I don't really know about that, but a soft bleat leaves my throat. I can't be recorded while reading this. I do not want to be in any sort of calorie deficit, and I feel violent about it. You know what I mean? And I had to work today. That made me feel angry. I just want to eat. Anyway, so I'm gonna read about a goat man railing a woman. So, it's been such a long fucking week. I'm so tired. My eyes hurt. But I need to talk to you all about Hoof It, because I feel like we went from 0 to 100 and they have already done the deed, and we are only 47% of the way through this book. I don't really know where else. Like, is there a third act breakup? Not gonna lie, the main chick, kind of annoying, and her friends, kind of annoying. But Yamanzu? What is his name? Zoo? Like, they've already marked each other and shit. You know what I mean? It feels like we're moving too quickly for my liking, you know? Like, take me out to dinner first. Actually, I think he did actually make a dinner, to be fair. I really want to know how this ends. Does she end up living in a cave for the rest of her life? Is she gonna have a weird goat baby? Don't fall! What are you doing? Oh. Are you laying down? Fair enough.
For dinner today, I made some shrimp rice paper rolls. These are kind of like shrimp fun.
Brother, get your ass out of my face, man!
I literally finished with crab. And then we also have some sushi. We also have some sube.
Ah, you fucker! God, that was very nice.
I'm craving a Caesar salad wrap.
Hit my fucking face. Please don't bump my head. Ow!
This is not even 2 cups. This is 2
No.
cups. Use 1 1/3 cups of water. Okay. Oh, it smells so good.
It has been a second since I've checked in with you all, but I finished Hoof It by Terence Robb. Not a bad book. Not a bad book. I mean, it's what you get. It's a goat man romance. So I'm not going to rate it because I don't really have a rating scale for monster romance. I didn't think of anything prior to starting this video, so I'm not going to rate them. But, you know, it is what you get. It's a goat man romance. There were some really interesting parts of this book. I really liked the main male character. The FMC and her 2 friends started to get a little bit annoying towards the end, but I really liked the male main character. He had a way with words. I feel like it was a little bit long for what it was and for how quickly they got together and how the story was progressing, but who am I to judge? It's a goat man romance. You get what you get and you don't get upset. I'm now going to move on to the next book. Now, I have seen a monster romance classic on Kindle Unlimited, and I think I might have downloaded it or looked at it a little while ago, or at least I saw it a little while ago. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Choosing Theo. I'm fairly certain it's a monster romance. Choosing Theo, Chasing Theo. I think it's Choosing Theo. I've seen it in my, I guess it comes up as suggested as well for mine because I've read a few monster romances in my time. Aha, it is Choosing Theo. Okay, so I've managed to add it to my library on my phone. Does that ring any bells for you? This is the next one that I'm going to read. Okay, so let's read the synopsis together. Being kidnapped by aliens is only the start of Jade's problems. Thankfully, her rescuers, an alien race known as the Clacanians? Oh, fuck's sake. Known as the Blair, are willing to protect her, but she has to stay on their planet for 1 year and respect the rules of their culture, including choosing a husband. Jade refuses at first, but decides to play along until she can find a way back to Earth. Theo, a scarred mercenary who prefers a life of solitude, is stunned when Jade selects him as her husband. After years of being passed over, he never imagined he would be chosen, and neither did anyone else. Only one explanation makes sense. The curvy, enticing female must be a spy, and Theo's determined to break her cover using any means necessary. As Jade and Theo are forced to spend time together, their chemistry becomes undeniable, but neither can afford to bring love into the equation, especially since Jade seems determined to go home. After all, she can't possibly stay here, right? It's giving Ice Planet Barbarians. That's exciting. That's an exciting time. A scarred mercenary? There's 4 books in the series. Still hasn't, you see that? It still hasn't loaded. That's insane. But thankfully, I have it on my phone. I wonder why I couldn't find it. But it is there. I wonder if I click on it, will it say that it's already in my library? Is that how it works? I don't really know the speed in which these two devices communicate. 4.5 stars, 18,000 reviews. That's pretty good. I am currently on my lunch break, so I won't have much time to read it, but I do want to get into it maybe just a little bit, just to get a feel for the writing. Other than that, I'm probably going to only read the 2 books in this video because this video has spanned across like 2 weeks now. I'm losing feeling in my leg, so I'm going to stop this update. I don't know how well you can see me, but I'm 45% of the way through Choosing Theo, and tell me why I'm having the best time. Why have I not read this earlier? Theo? Also, the vibe of his house? Immaculate. The sunken lounge? That's what I like to hear. The fireplaces everywhere? That's what I like to hear. The chasing scene? This book is going to probably be the death of me. I also am getting the feeling that I know what their relationship is and that I enjoy very much as well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I'm flying through it. I started reading it, what, maybe like 5-ish? It's now 7:43 and I'm already almost halfway through. Isn't that right, Phoenix? We're having another day of disliking my face, and by we I mean me. But I mean, other people may not like my face either. That's totally fair. If you can see that swishing, that's Felix. He's not settling, even though I thought he was going to. So this is an update about Choosing Theo. I'm 88% of the way through and I am having the funnest time. Who was going to tell me to read this book? I needed to be told earlier because this man, alien, whatever he refers to himself as, it's probably me being toxic the way that I'm enjoying this book, but I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time even. We've come to a pivotal point in this story involving some bad guys. I'm enjoying that the 3rd act issue is not like a 3rd act breakup kind of thing. I really thought it was going to go down that path, but thankfully it has not. Theo is finally accepting, you know, their relationship, like accepting her, which has been really, really nice to see. Of course, it comes at the most pivotal point in the story. I just want to get to the end already. I want to see the happy ending. And I know that most of the stories that I read have happy endings, and I know that they're going to happen. But for this one, I physically need it. I need it in my soul. I need it in my soul. I really wish somebody had told me to read this earlier. The fact that there's 4 books in this series, immediately picking up the next one. Immediately picking up the next one. It is one of those books where I sort of sit there and I'm like, I know it's technically monster alien romance, but it's not really feeling like it. Like, sure, there are elements that feel alien. It's really not that alien. Okay, gang, I have finished Choosing Theo, and tell me why that was such a good time. I rated that one with my heart and not with my head, and I really enjoyed it. There were some really, really good scenes that spoke to me personally. It may not speak to everyone, but it spoke to me personally, and I will be reading the next one, just not in this video, which is so fine. I know that I said I might read it in this video, but I simply do not have the time. Do not have the time. This video has been going on for way longer than it should. And I don't want to rush the next one. I feel like I finished Choosing Theo faster than I would have liked, but I digress. I finished it and I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to be continuing the series. That's just the long and the short of it. It's not going to be for everyone. That is for certain. It's probably the least monster romance of monster romances that I've read, considering that the first monster romance I read in this book was about a goat man. So do with that what you will. I think that this is more an intro monster romance sort of thing, because they still sort of look like humans. So it's not really that hard of a stretch. I mean, they're just on an alien planet. You know what I mean? If you want to read it, I think give it a shot. It's available on Kindle Unlimited, obviously. And I think all the rest are too. So if you're feeling like a quick, easy read, these ones are available to you. I'm so sorry about the lighting in this clip. I really don't know what's happening, because it can see me and it knows I'm here, but it just doesn't want to light or go dark. It doesn't know what it wants to do. So if you're still here, thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. If you are still here, let's leave. Is there a goat or like an alien? If a goat or an alien, I don't really know if either of those exist in the emoji selection anywhere, actually. We'll just have to wait and see, but I do really appreciate you sticking around until the end. I hope you're having a good day, a good evening, a good night, a good morning, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next video.